welcome back to Timberborn, and last time we finished reworking the feed to the STAQUADUCT. I'm recording this before you guys have seen that because I'm still on the end of my mini holiday and I am not sure how insane work's going to be, so I want to get this video queued up, ready, and what we're going to start off doing is, with the game paused, we're going to plan in the rest of the STAQUADUCT, and then I'm going to make it a low priority build so that everything else can happen around it. And then we're just going to get on with playing the game while they build it. So we're going to get the pipe that's feeding, that will feed the lake at Craft Caves finished. We're going to get the irrigation over here finished, and we're just going to carry on. We're going to improve things whilst they get this built. I think that's probably the best way to do it because it's quite a big project and it's going to take quite a long time. So let's get to work. The first thing that I want to do, which means we're probably going to end up deleting this, which is not a problem, is I think we should put in some sluice gates here. This was a suggestion from a few of you, and then I think we'll put levees here. That way we can basically, I think we're going to keep the bottom layer of this feeding power, and build the rest, and then we'll switch it across. I am also going to delete these, and we probably need to delete this contraption. Yeah, you can go, and we're going to put in the two missing large water wheels. And then we can get on with planning it out to be how it should be. Now that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? So let's work around that, and that is actually fine because I think what we'll do is we'll just put in some, well, that needs to be a double platform, and then a triple platform there. That path can go. So I think it's going to take us a while to get all of this worked out. I'm not sure how much of it will get built today. So some of you, no, we're not going to go there. We're not going to acknowledge the negative commenter. Well, I just did, but you know what I mean. Right, so that's that. And I'm actually going to make that a medium priority. And as I said, what I want to do is we're going to make this a medium priority. Yep. And then we need to do double platform, double platform, double platform, double platform, double platform, double platform. And then a bunch of these. And guess we do that because we actually want that to be wide. No. Do we want that to be symmetrical? Guess we do. So I'm going to have to demolish that and rebuild it, aren't I? Yeah, you are. God, I'm starting to sound like Skystorm. Don't do that. I've been watching his videos this week where he's returned. So that's that. We then need to place all of these. So let's repeat the process. This is going to be fairly repetitive. Might be the once I've put the first layer in. Let me check I am recording. I am recording. Pause the recording and come back. And so we actually need to do a bit of a bonus point. And we didn't need that dynamite. So you can go there. So I guess that's going to be like 4, is it? Yep. There. And then lots of don't put that there. Should put by there. And the reason I'm doing this, I know I could have it potentially all built from one side, and physics doesn't matter in the game in that sense, but I think it will look better if we have it built from both sides. So that's why I'm doing that. It's a shame we can't have it be symmetrical. I could make it symmetrical, but we're not going to. So then what we need to do is, I think if we do 3, yep, so we'll do that. So we come all the way down here. Shame there's a limit to how far we can drag. There we go. And then we swap around. And we come all the way down here. And all the way here. And all the way here. And we missed one. And we still missed it. And there. And all the way to the end there. And I'm going to delete these because what I'm going to do is build the scaffold all the way up to the top, so that they can build it all from above. And actually, come on game, don't crash. Thank you. They could actually build it from running out along the overhangs, I guess, to some extent, but that depends on them being able to place the underlying structure. So, and we've already seen that if they have bridges to build from along the side, they can build quicker. So that's why we're doing that. Now, there is an argument that maybe I'm slightly incompetent, but we're not going to say that because we're nice people here. No, there is an argument that we maybe only need one layer of levees. If we look down here, the water is not that deep. Badwater. And maybe we could use platforms for the other layer. But I think, 1, it will look better. 2, it's kind of playing it safe, and we don't want to have to rebuild all of this, you know, halfway through construction. So, in terms of letting the water fall through, we're going to achieve that. Are we? We're going to achieve that by not building impermeable floors, or do I want to make it look better? I think I want to make it look better. So what we're going to do is delete you and that one and that one. Now I would assume a gap like that is enough. I would really think a gap like that is enough, but is it going to back it up? I guess if it does, we could remove some more impermeable floors. We're going to do platform. Levy, like that at the end. If I think when I get to this end, there's a little bit of gap when I'm at this end. And I roll down. There's actually a decent gap before I intend to start putting platforms. So I am going to double the size of that. Not platforms, water wheels. So I'm going to double the size of that gap. Just in case there's a reason that I need it to be going, because I want to focus the flow of water through them. Going to make it be levees. So, yeah. That's right, because the water's going to be going that way and then that way. Okay. And then we need to do one more row of levees. Like that. Thing's going to be so huge. No, that's what she said, jokes. Thank you, children. And that's why I want to get it all placed, and then we'll just wait for it to be built. So that's that. Then we need to come up with the power. No, actually, probably what I should do is delete these, because we'll just build the bridges off of whatever we have at the top for the power. And I'm going to switch the power distribution now to use overhangs as well. Get you, get you, get you. There we go. So the first wheel goes there to there. start of the power connection. That needs to be a double. Then we'll use... No, we're going to do that. I'm going to keep it simple. What we could have done, what we could do is use like a 2 and then come in and run it along, but it's going to get fussy, and I don't want fussy. So, I think it's there. Yep. Maybe then put another 6. And that. And then that. This is not, you know, there might be a slightly more super optimal way of doing this. This is how I'm choosing to do this. Oh, we missed one. So originally, my plan was to, I think my plan was just to run platforms along, all the way along here, but, you know, this is slightly more efficient. What I could have done, but I'm not going to, is we could have that not be a double, it could be a single, and we could have a double overhang turned out to stand a platform on, but no. We're going to do this. At least for this level, because I've placed it all now. And this is essentially invisible. Right. And we don't have to min-max everything. Some stuff can just be easy. There's that. How many more of these have we got to do? It's the same as I could count and place the platforms and then place the overhangs. No. We do it this way. Go on. No, not like that. I always get the wrong tabs. Oh, we're getting it. We're getting there. No. It's just going to say it's Sunday evening, but it's not. It's Tuesday evening. But it feels like Sunday evening for me because it's the end of my holiday. So technically it is Sunday evening. There we go. Come on. Right, so that's that in. So we then come back. Power. All of the power wheels, water wheels. So, as I said, I maybe said in the previous video, Skystorm has started making videos again, and I am kind of curious to see what he's going to be doing with 3-dimensional water. And the man did crazy things in Timberborn anyway, and now we have 3-dimensional water. I'm expecting even more insanity. So what we need at the end here is to block this off, because we need to be stopping the water. So we might not want a water wheel at the end here. I'm not sure. Oh, we want the game to be paused still, please. We also need to be putting in impermeable floors all the way through here, so maybe I don't want to be putting in all of the power wheels yet. Seeing as I've placed all of those down, we'll leave those. What I'm going to do is So there's going to be some amount of stages of building this actually. Because the things that I remember is deleting paths off of impermeable floors is a nightmare. So we are going to leave the entire side like that clear, because we can build then the impermeable floors off of the side of unless they've changed it, because that didn't delete the path. But we can delete the impermeable floor off. We can build the impermeable floor off of here. So that's that. The power's going to go on there. So that actually needs to go all the way to the end. So there, I'm guessing that's going to be a 6. So I'm going to build the rest of these up, and I'll be back when I've done that. Quite a long time later, it's pretty much in. We need to enable some access. So the first thing, easiest thing to do is come around here. Put a path around the back here. And if we put a triple platform here, we can put a path here. And instantly they can get to some of it, but we can then put, I've been told that the current version of the ladders mod does not have the limit on how high they can build, which is awesome. And what we're going to do is come up to here, going to put a single platform there, and then we're going to run our bridges out like that. So I'm hoping that that's going to create our path system. And so I think that is not quite right. So there we go. So if we start doing that, I'm actually going to start the game running slowly. I really hope I've done this right. So we come in here, we have a hole at the end, we come down here, there are going to be, doesn't need to be there, come down here, we have a hole. I've left out some impermeable floors here so that the bad water can flow through. Once it gets built, we come along here, all the way along here, there is a hole, come along here, into here, there, I'm lost, we're going to have to roll down, Alt, sorry, there should be a hole. There is a hole. Yep, so we should be good. I think. So the basic structure, I believe, is correct. So, and on this side, we are doing a single layer of bridges to enable the beavers to come in and build the whole thing, hopefully, or as much of it as possible from above. What we also have, so really what this is about is enabling them to build the power line from above. in an incredibly cheaty way. Not that. I really could not have built this whilst recording. I really had to concentrate on where I was placing things. I still have a few bits to place, so we still need to place some ladders so that they can get in to start building things. We might need to place some ladders so they can get down to some things. But yes, what we can do is we can just sort of come along like this. Obviously, this will have a power shaft running along it eventually. But for now, it doesn't. So we can do that. The same back along this way. So I think what I might need to do is one, try and come inside here to get in the matrix. Keep pressing the wrong key. So I need to get down to the levels that haven't been built yet. Path. Get in here to there, and I kind of think that I need to find a way of getting them down to that. And I think the way to do that probably it might actually be to just thinking what can could it be to get them to come along here first? Might be, you know. I do that and put a path along there. There's going to be a big part. I think probably by the looks of it, we need to put in, because we've got haulers coming out here. Let's put in some food and water storage. So that they can refuel themselves. But yeah, to some extent, we're just going to have to kind of see what's happening. Now, I have not enabled access from this side yet, so we need to do that. But we need to keep that. In fact, I think what we should do is move that across. We'll move that to there. Let's high prioritize that. There we go. And then I probably... So we don't need power, we just need access for building. Also thinking that we need to put in that and that. This is definitely going to be obviously a massive process for them to be building this. They do have access from all the way around there, so we can just let them build what they can get to for now. And then they can get in there and do stuff. But what we could do, actually, is this might be sensible. Let's run a path along there as far as we can. Like that. And let's just see what they can get built. I have not yet built up the back of this yet. I put floodgates in the back here, so this is going to be enclosed. Obviously, this needs to be a tower coming up the back. But yeah, that's that. So we can now think about some other jobs. Don't think they're using this access. He says, as they instantly do use this access. You can go. You can go. We need to get Badwater back down into this district. Because I didn't account for that. So what I'm going to do is overbuild what we need for it, and then I can delete what we don't need. First thing we're going to have to do is disconnect these charging points, which is a bit annoying. So we are going to put some impermeable floors there. Going to make those a high priority build. Hopefully it actually prioritized the build, not the rubbish. No, it didn't. Come on. So we'll do that, and then hopefully, I don't know if I could have placed those underneath or not, but let's put those back. As also a high priority. And then we are going to come along here. Actually, might as well use dirt to create this. Because why not, hey? We could terraform all of that in. All of that. Basically want to create a 1, 2, 3 there, there, there. Let's delete that random path that goes to nowhere. And let's terraform in all of that. There we go. Let's give that some priority so they do it. So that's going to be the problem now. Making sure the stuff that we want to happen happens. Let's detonate you. There we go. And yeah, hopefully you can see what my plan is. If we need to, we can briefly turn off this. I don't know how much power we're actually sending into here now with me having this butchered this, but you know, oh, they're cracking on because they can get into this now. So, like I said, I'm going to just let them work and see what they can build, because it's kind of a way of doing it, I guess. Now, particularly if we pause that for a bit. I feel like if we prioritized those, that might help. We are probably not bringing dirt over anymore, are we? No. They're probably having to go a long old way. Let's prioritize that by haulers. Yeah, wow. Stuff's happening. Stuff's happening. Kinda, so we need to impermeable floor that. We need to platform over those. Do we? Do we? Not really. Not if we control the exit. Let's think. No, we don't. We can control the exit. We don't need to. But we do need to get some dirt over here. So let's do that. And let's do that. If we can get that sorted. Really don't want to. I really want to try and do it without disconnecting it, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. They are going for it. They are going for it. I mean, planks. I think this district's doing all right for planks, yeah. They're also doing all right for bots, so let's... Where could we even build more builders' huts? I've made this quite compact. Made this very compact. Actually, there. And let's prioritize that. Right, so that's in. That's almost in. We can then unpause some of these in. So we then want to escaping, put you there. Prioritize you. Yes, should do that as well. An idea, I just need a sluice gate there. So I didn't need any of that. That's all. Okay. Oh, let me get path. There we go. So we need to... Let's get down in there. And off. 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 And that's going to take a while. Did I not put the impermeable floors down there? Looks like I didn't. I'm going to have to go through the whole thing once it's built and check for stuff like that. Right, so I am going to start very slowly. Deleting. I think we're going to end up with some amount of flooding of stuff. We need to high prioritize those. These. And we just kind of let this drain out. I'm going to leave that block out actually until that's drained out. Actually, because that's draining, we can probably just keep deleting. It's not over flooding it yet, so it does will have problems like that. Okay, so we are down to the correct level. So water, landscaping even. So we then want a sluice gate there. And then levees all the way back to the top. And then path. So thank you for the folks that reminded me of this. There were a couple of you. Highest priority. And then at high priority. And what we want to do here is just close above 0.5. That'll be fine. Let them rebuild that, and then we can sort that out. That needs to be unpaused, so we can get that done. That needs to be prioritized by haulers, so they bring a bunch of food over for the hungry haulers. Yeah. They're making progress. This should be pretty quick. This should be pretty quick, I would have thought. So that block's in. So this can be switched back to being logs. We don't actually have that many logs now. I guess that's kind of not a surprise really, is it? We're building a giant thing out of logs. So yeah, not a massive surprise. Not a massive surprise. Come on, get this finished. And then I think this is going to be it for today. So a another slightly shorter video. As I said, I'm just finishing up my holiday, and I want to get this one done because I'm not sure how the start of the working week is going to be. So when we get back with hopefully tomorrow's video, should be Saturday, we'll keep progressing with the STAQUADUCT. I think we need to start working on irrigation and growing more trees. So we will continue working on the pipe to get water up here. Be interesting to see what this irrigates. But then I think I want to get this irrigation pipe in and down to here. Maybe set up a mini district with some bots and get some trees growing down here that we can send up here. I think that would be good. Looks like we can open this up again now, get some power flowing. So let's do that. Go. And that should solve our power issue, and that will also get Badwater back in our district. So yes, thank you for the reminder, folks. I had completely forgotten that when I was building it. But yeah, the system of 3 sluice gates will keep that area full. You might hear Giddy having a good old scratch there. So there we are. We've got a variety of bits of this built. They are now able to get in here and start building from this side, which I think is going to start to open stuff up. I am actually quite surprised of how much they've got built already. So I think the next thing that I want to do is start replicating the access system on this, that we've put on this side. The key is going to be that I want to make sure both sides have access from above to build. I also need to make sure that both sides can build, can get into build, I guess. Although they only need access really from the adjacent cell. So actually putting bridges next to it should work just fine. It's only this side where we need to enable them getting in like we have. So yeah, that should be fine. I guess because we ran out of power, we couldn't charge all the bots up. So we probably need to build a load of charging in here actually before we call it a day. So let's just do that because we've massively expanded our bot population, not really expanded our charging capacity. So we've got the power for it. We've got the resources for it. Let's actually look after the fact that we've got a lot of bots now. And probably the other thing we need to do in this district is get some canola growing, get some canola oil going, get some grease going. And probably actually get a not quite the right spot for it. Might need a couple actually. Might look at that next time. We need a couple of science towers. Why don't they have? Oh, there we go. So hopefully that's going to start to resolve our. There we go. Yeah. Well, we did have plenty of charging. We just didn't have power to charge them up. Cool. We've got more water pumping capacity down here now. So, yeah. That's sorted. I'm amazed with the progress we've made already on this. It certainly feels like a lot already. I wonder if our dirt storage is full. Yeah, we need some dirt storage down here, I guess. Let's do 1, 2 of those. Let's make them for dirt. Obtain dirt. Obtain. Let's high prioritize building those and those. Let's put paths in. Yeah. That seems like a good idea. How's Craft Caves doing for its fullness? Some stuff is pretty full, some stuff really isn't. That's kind of maybe what we would expect. Guess if we've got spare beavers. Oh, I hate that noise. We should do that. And yeah, I think that we are done for today. So, thanks for watching, folks. Things are starting to take shape. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, comments, questions, or suggestions are welcome. As I'm recording this one before Wednesday's video, so I haven't seen your comments on that yet. Yeah, I'll see you next time.